Just doing a quick video in here on our like single brand, our full system scan tools. So these are like a FST range. Now I do a bit of work on these, and we have obviously at times, like sometimes they don't do like certain functions, and we update the software, and then we are releasing like software and get it all working. And now I'm just going to cover the sort of pros of a single brand like scan tool. Like one, it's cheaper. So because we have a bit of a DIY focus, it does suit like a lot of our customers. Now, like, for example, we do the popular brands like sort of like Ford and Toyota. So it gives you like a basic OBD2 like scan tool for all brands. So that means it's just going to scan the engine module to see data from there and check and clear sort of faults from that. But on the model it's specific for, it's going to give you like a full system like scan tool. Now, for most owners of cars, this is like a super handy thing to have and like put in the glove box. One, you can check your data yourself and diagnose issues, check off faults, like clear them. You can also check mechanical dealers like working on your car. You can like double check what they're telling you is correct. Now, we hear this quite a bit, and it's not like it isn't ideal, but that's just the way it is. So you can like double check what people are telling you. Two, if you work on your car yourself and you do like certain things, you can obviously run like service procedures and different things like that is like needed, that you need one of these tools to do. Now, if you are doing things like that, you still need to like watch a video or like have the service manual, because there's like certain things, and we try to like add these into prompts in our tools. But like, for example, in the V-dubs, to run the DPF regen, you have to have the bonnet popped. There's like certain things that if you're not like following sort of the steps, it won't work. So yeah, check data, clear faults, check what people are like telling you, and obviously run like service procedures yourself. So that's all pretty handy for like the DIY person. At like a workshop level, obviously pretty handy, because if you have I don't know, probably going to have a pretty expensive in-depth tool there, but you're going to have a lot of common models sort of coming through that you can just run what you sort of need to do with this tool. So you could have like a Ford and Toyota one just hanging on the bench there, and like anyone can grab that if someone else is like using your main big expensive tool. So again, like handy for the workshop as well. So this is like basically it. Obviously it plugs into your OBD2 port, will be down here somewhere. This is on a Ford Focus, and it's just behind the this little obviously cover here. It has to be within like 50 centimeters of the steering wheel, and you have to be able to access that port without tools. So you'll be able to find that there somewhere above your pedals, like around your tools. The only other spot I've seen it on some cars is actually they have it like a clip in here, but normally it's down here. So I plug it in and we are almost good to go. So then we'll just go through. Obviously this sort of rubberized case, so she's pretty rugged. It comes with a carry case, so chuck in the glove box under the seat. It's in like workshop, so good if you drop it and like whatnot. You go identify the vehicle. Yep, it's found it, all good. Now, so you can do like a full system scan, or you can like select the different systems you want to scan. Obviously, some people don't do a full system scan because it's going to take a bit longer. So it's like basically checking like every computer unit you have in your car. So you have like obviously it's like a body control module, you have an instrument, a panel control, a powertrain control. Like you don't just have the engine computer. So it does check them all. It's going to skip them if they don't exist on here. So you can see everything's come through, and you can see all the different modules in the car. Now you can see here we have a few faults. It said 2. Again, you can read the yellow fault codes here, and obviously there's some fault going on with the sort of the navigation, because it does actually come up on here. Yeah, so it sounds like to me that the GPS connection's just gone bad, I would say. Again, you can check all the data stream that is coming in from that module. Yeah, so you're getting no GPS fix. So you can see when I push the plus button here, it's got the live data coming through on the on there, because I'm pressing that. So that's how you check your data. Yeah, so I would say on here that just the GPS has failed, so you just put a new GPS in it, and you'll be all good. But that's basically it. So you can check the fault on all your modules in your car. You can also check the data from them. Now, you can't record the data, so if you are doing something like that, it's best just to film it on your phone or whatnot. But again, you can see them all coming in here. This is this powertrain module, and we're going in to check the data. It takes a little while because there's obviously a lot of data points. you can see all the data that it comes, that one actually gets, and that comes out of that one. So it's all in like alphabetical. So that's basically how that works. Now you could just select a certain amount of like things, for example. And then what's going to happen, sorry, just press escape there, is it's just going to give you those sort of 5 things you chose. Now that's sort of what you're going to do there if you try and diagnose an issue and you just want like certain data points. Again, doesn't like log it, so if you are driving and you want to do it, it's easiest just to film it or have like someone doing whatever, like sitting in the passenger seat. So that basically covers like that. Obviously you can manual select like a certain one if you want it to be quicker for the scan. Then the only next thing you get into is your special function. So this is if you're like working in the car yourself. So obviously electric parking brake release, which actually this car doesn't have. So it's like sometimes it's going to come up on here, even if it doesn't exist. And like here you go, release to the service position. So release them, obviously change the pads and then like exit that. So a majority of like these things are pretty straightforward. That's sort of battery management reset. Don't know what they are, probably means you shouldn't be doing it, because they are obviously like service functions. So do a bit of research. A majority of things aren't too hard to do, you just need the tool to do them. So that is basically it. You have some quick ones you can access from like the home screen, but like normally you just go into Ford and do it all. So obviously oil, service reset, battery reset. So this will just turn off the engine and check the battery. It's obviously running at the moment, isn't going to do it. That's basically everything. Now the only other thing you have in here is obviously you can change unit measure, feedback the test results. This is what we do like sometimes if you're trying to do like a function that's not like working, we'll get the feedback, probably like fix it, and we'll like send you an update. Now again, that is something we offer. Lifelong free updates of the tool. So like for like tool life. Normally these like tools, I don't know, let's just say they have 5-year life, because obviously like things change in the world and things get upgraded, but that's like basically it. So for however sort of long we have this tool going, it's always gonna be like free updates like for you. So you just like plug it into your computer and you update it. And we have the updates on our product page, also like send out like emails when like new things happen. So that links to that, because we might have some, I know, customers doing something and they say, hey, on the 2017 blah blah blah, it doesn't do the DPF regen. I get the engineering team to fix it. We'll release new like software. We'll get that customer to test it, and then we'll say, hey, it now works for everyone. So like sometimes things aren't perfect and don't work, but hey, we normally manage to fix it, and then so once we have it, it's going to work for like everyone. That's about it. So the only thing you'll see here is the like device version and like the serial number. You can turn off the beeper too, obviously, because that is a bit annoying. It does it, obviously a few different like languages are covered. That about covers it all. Now the only other thing you have here is obviously if you're doing something on a non-Ford car, you just go into there. It's just going to scan all like the common like protocols and check things. So it's only going to check the engine ECU. So obviously if you on any other car that's OBD2, so 2006 for petrol, 2007 for like a diesel in Australia, you can run like this. We don't use it much here, but obviously you can view all your data coming from there, which is the same as obviously what we're in before, and bring some obviously vehicle information, and that's about it. So that covers our like single single brand scan tool series. So they're called like the FST models. We'll slowly release like more out. At the moment we do a VW, Audi, and on the same team, the same tool, a Ford, a Toyota, and like Lexus in the same tool, Mercedes, BMW, and like a Mini. So that is like basically it. So a perfect little like single scan tool that allows you to check what you need to check.